Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the five-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their fifth straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the seventh time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their sixth title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises in Super Bowl history because at one point, they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana with wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24. And Steve Young, remember that one? Get the monkey off my back as he won big in Super Bowl 29. But they lost their last time out against the Ravens in Super Bowl 47. They're looking for a little bit of that. Can we get right again, guys? And I think the San Francisco 49ers team is going to play awfully well in this game.
And they're hoping that the lights stay on in the stadium the entire game this go-around. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers into this Super Bowl. It was October of 2017 that the 49ers traded for Jimmy G. And they'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And an alley to run. And they'll get him.
You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Well, pass complete here to Sanders. And he's got this down almost to the 20.
Here, they're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, they'll run with Coleman on first down. And just no chance of that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And the ball is knocked out. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do. Full advantage of that and found their way to Miami. Interesting thing for me, these two coaches, Andy Reid, he's been to the Super Bowl before. His first Super Bowl win. Can't wait to see how this one turns out.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Coleman. Found a little room there as he's up to about the...
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
On first down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls.
Knock Albert away and bring up second down.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
For a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 40 for the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Mahomes again. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek. Mahomes to throw once more. It's Williams on the catch. And he's able to get it down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is caught. Watkins. And again, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Adjustments that might be made defensively. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Williams. And he
don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. With those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start.
They're 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Check 43.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And 11.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Niners in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. They'll give him a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means. But at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he takes.
Let's put that team on the front.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he's upended after a gain.
Spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Set for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Nick Bosa able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be in.
Of coverages.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
54. Ricky.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his... A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is in.
And they just play better and better.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get...
To dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field. Down.
Defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's done. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's Coleman here. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the
match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defense they got. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the 49ers get a score closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost.
2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Again, it's Williams. And 3rd. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they...
Last play they had in practice before this game began was doing this. Practicing taking a knee and winning a Super Bowl.
And they get to do just that. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.